Fire got me. Fire got me. Oh shit. Get rid of this gun. Oh, how's the game? 13's not bad. The original seemed to do everything better. But I'm happy you showed up to the stream, bro, because I have some good news for you. Guess what I've been playing in between streaming? I have been playing Quake 4. Yeah, so this is the remake. It's got some like glaring issues that aren't like, okay, so it's not as bad as, like, you'll see a lot of reviews on this game that'll make it sound like it's fucking unplayable. Oh, dude, no. No, did I miss the turret section? I fucking missed the turret section. This is so unfair. But I've been playing Quake 4 in the background, bro. Because I can't stream Quake 4. No. Damn it. I've been waiting for like a good section to use that turret, and I've yet to have one, and that would have been the best one, and I just fucking murked everyone. No, dude, this game's fun. I'm having a blast with this game. There's the genericness of it kind of gets me every once in a while, but I mean, it's a remake of an old game. No, nope, chase me. Fucking chase me. I will shoot you with the turret to make myself feel better. That is exactly what I'm going to do, and there's nothing you can stop me. But I've been playing Quake 4. I'm having fun with Quake 4. Come out that door. He's not going to chase me out here. It was a pipe dream. I was smoking that happy rock and thought the guy would chase me. I was joking, obviously. Did you just fucking forget about me? How did you lose me? Like, these are questions that need to be answered. I've yet to get another grenade for this thing. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, I've been playing Quake 4. And I think you were asking about how it was. Like, how Quake 4 was. Is it any good? So far, I'm having fun with it. I skipped Quake 2. I played a little bit of Quake 2 back in the, a while back when I was just kind of like playing things for like starting a video on something real quick, giving my first initial thoughts of something, not finishing it. And I liked Quake 2 when I played. I think I played like 4 missions of it, 3 missions of it, I don't know. But I kind of just wanted to skip it because you asked what I thought about Quake. See, that's where this game feels fucking weird, because it feels like this game should have good hip firing, but it doesn't. It has shit hip firing. But it feels like a game that should have hip firing, if that makes sense. And I think it's because I played a little bit of the original, and I know the original has good hip firing. Where it gets really bad is all the sections where you're on the grappling hook, and it expects you to shoot like 5 guys on a fucking...
The Spaz found the boat. Find another way out.
I do like this shotgun, though. This is a good shotgun. This is a well-made shotgun. But Quake 4, the best...
I swear, Colonel. I swear I saw him.
Oh, dude. Max Payne 3, one of the greatest games of all time. Just, it's peak. It's fucking peak.
Yes, sir, Colonel.
I started playing a little bit of Max Payne New Colossus the other day just to kind of get a feel about, like what we were talking about. And that opening level is already annoying, bro. I forgot how, like, that game has, like, some difficulty spikes, and it's not even a spike, it's just the beginning of the game is like, fuck you. All that running and gunning you did in the last game we're gonna take that away from you right out of the gate. And it wants you to play way more strategically. Not that the first game's easy by any means, because it gets really fucking hard. But the New Order is just, it knows what it is, and it's not playing around. Our New Colossus, our Old Blood. My bad.
That goddamn son of a bitch, he's gonna
New
pay
Colossus
for this.
is the second one, right? I didn't like the second one. It was fine. It had good gunplay, but the problem with the second, so Old Blood is the second, or Old Blood is the one I started playing again. But I just did that. I just have it running up on cloud gaming when I have like free time.
Destroy him.
And Old Blood is the one that it's like puts in a lot of these mechanics where it's like, okay, you want to play more strategic and blah blah blah, bullshit.
Number one underestimated your
Dude,
skill.
just drop it down to easy. It's not, the stealth section is not too hard on easy.
Drop your
It's not
weapon,
too
man.
bad.
Talk about this.
But all of the things in Old Blood that you won't like, there's a lot more of them in New Colossus. And I need. Alright, fuck you. Boss fight time, Fuck you. Dude, how is he just... What? Dude, all three of those should have been his. I'm fucking done. But no, I've been Soldier of Fortune. I want to play that so fucking bad. The first one's only on PC. Where did this fucker go? Oh, there he is. The first one's only on PC, I'm pretty sure. So, or it might have had a. I don't know if it had a console port because I only have console. But I've heard Soldier of Fortune's so good. It's a Raven game, and I've been collecting a bunch of Raven games lately, trying to play because I have Singularity. Okay, I'll buy the second one. I'll buy the second one because I can buy that one on I can buy the second one on Xbox. I heard the second one wasn't as good though.
Your only way out.
It has better gore, I heard, but I heard the game wasn't as good. If that makes sense. That's just what I've heard. If that makes sense. I keep saying if that makes sense. Obviously, it fucking makes sense. Oh, I just need it. Okay, I'll play it. I'll play it and get my own opinion on it. I'm kind of. I wish I could get the first one. But I want to play it. I was gonna play Soldier of Fortune eventually, anyways. But I've been playing Quake 4, and if you like, what's the game? Doom 3. If you like Doom 3, you will like Quake 4. They are very similar. Very similar. Whatever. Very similar in tones and gameplay. I'm away from the screen, so I can't see chat for a second. Let me get this water. I'm about to have the hiccups. And that's bad for gaming. But now I'm back. But Quake, yeah, I really like Doom 3. I think Doom 3 is one of my favorite Dooms. And it's just more of that. It's just more of Doom 3, but with like squads now, and the Strogg is this is like the squads and stuff. I think it works really well. I haven't gotten, good question, but do you on test or something? The energy you have in some of your vids remind me of when I was. No, just I've always been a very high energy person, bro. I was oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I thought this game had slide for a second. Hold on. Concentrating! Concentrating! I'm just a very high energy person, always have been, probably always will be. It's just something I am. And the rest of the reason I do videos and stuff is because I used to do comedy, or I started in with just wanting to be an actor and stuff when I was a kid, because I thought movies and stuff were so fucking cool. And I needed somewhere to put that energy, you know what I mean? And so I was like, okay, acting's the way to do it. And so I was like doing theater stuff, but I didn't like focus on it too much in high school. It was mostly a college thing. And I even was gonna change my degree to fucking. What do you mean? Okay. I was gonna change my degree to theater arts, and I did. What a dumb fucking idea that was.
Where are you?
Because, like, after a while, I started to realize, like, how stupid that degree was, and that's why I dropped college, I was like, this is actually the dumbest thing you could be doing right now, Jeff. Like, what? This is going to be something that... This is going to be something that ruins... Yeah, so I ended up dropping college, and I didn't know what else to do, you know? I really didn't know what else I was going to... So I just never went back to school because I couldn't figure out a major. Like, I've thought about doing business, I thought about doing all sorts of shit, but at the end of the day, it was just one of those things that I just didn't know what to do. Why is it... Yeah, it's a music major. That's the same boat, dude. You're right. You're right. You get it. You're right. But it's just like... It's just like one of those things that, yeah, you think... And so I was like, okay, what can I do with my energy? And so I did stand-up for a bit. Like, when I say, like, did stand-up, it's not like... dude, start a YouTube channel. I mean, fuck it, why not? You like video games. It's not like... Dude, that is so dumb. Why didn't I get that? See, this is the type of stuff that in this game doesn't feel like it works really well. It feels like so they fixed a lot of the holes in the, I guess, from the original release of this game, but they didn't fix everything. But yeah, dude, start a YouTube channel. Why not? There's nothing stopping you. To give you an idea of, like, there's people who think you need like all of this good equipment and all of this shit. You don't. You don't. I edit everything I do on my phone. And I know that that's like not something I should brag about or whatever, but it was this thing where I was watching... I remember thinking I needed all this stuff if I was going to ever have a YouTube channel. And I was just like, it started feeling like this unbearable weight of a dream that I would never accomplish. And that was like worse to me than, like, it sucked because, like, I was doing stand-up every once in a while. And then I moved to Portland and I was scared. I was scared to do stand-up. I'm not going to lie. I knew that if I said something too off color or made a joke that was like, and it's something too off color, dude. Portland, it scared me, dude. It was just really, what if they think that I'm some sort of A, B, or C supporter? And then they just fucking have me killed. Because they did shit like not like have me killed like I'm fucking in like Guantanamo Bay or anything, but like they fucking, some people jumped me or some shit. And it was like a legitimate fear I had in Portland because it was really bad there. So I didn't do stand up and I was like, well, how can I utilize this? And so I made a YouTube channel, and it was like, I think it was Demolition Ranch who said that he made it all, like, most of his early videos just using his cell phone. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do that. And like, not that I have a big following or anything. Like, I appreciate you watching it. Every time I gain a new subscriber, I get really excited, and I get like decent views. Like, for this being my first, like, I consider this being my first real year because I've been making videos for a year, but I don't consider what my early stuff was not even the same stuff I'm making now. And somebody's fucking getting busted. Car going by my house. But just, and the only thing that's stopping you from making content is like the idea that you have to be this fucking insanely polished, ready with 5 videos guy that it needs to start out and it's just gonna be a massive success. No, it's never gonna be that. It's literally never gonna be that. You have that idea when you first start, and it's just about putting in the work. Just like finding something that makes you laugh and like seeing somebody's content, like, oh, I like what so and so did here. Maybe I could put my own spin on that. Because like that's like you're a music guy. I mean, how much of music is borrowed from other music?
Officer on duty, report to deck.
Oh no! I didn't get jumped. But there's like videos of people getting jumped in Portland all the time. And like it was just like people were like hyper offended in Portland all the time. Like like when I first moved there, I thought it would be fine to just like do some stand up, and then I went to a couple stand up shows there, and the comedy that Portland comedics do is like really, really white bread. And you would hear something that was like semi off color, right? Something just like a sex joke, or like not really a sex joke, but like like a sex joke. You would hear like a joke, and it was like you would hear like the Portland people like get quiet in the crowd, bro. And when I was in Utah, it was the same way with like if you got too edgy, and I'm like, bro, who? No. Yeah, it was like that type of shit, bro. It was that type of shit. It was like and like in Utah, it just was like Utah. It was like this white bread, fucking boring ass, cringy, like I don't know. It was like boring, fucking like 2000s bullshit. Like, it was so boring, like, you would fall asleep. It wasn't even funny. And then, like, you go to Portland, and it's just the same thing, but, like, from a left-wing perspective. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, so I've seen both of the lamest places on fucking earth. Now am I don't know, dude. It's tough to explain. I really hated fucking Portland. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, and it just is like this, there was this fear, and I don't know if I was right to have the fear, but, like, there's nothing worse than bombing on a joke you think is, I don't know where I'm supposed to be jumping, on a joke that, like, you thought was, like, good, and it's, like, landed a million other times, and that's when I started thinking about, like, I had moved there because of my girlfriend at the time, now my wife. And I started thinking about the comic life, and if I wanted that. And I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't want to go somewhere and feel like, and then have, like, articles written about me like I'm fucking the, Tony from Kill Tony, right? I'd like to be canceled over that, dude. And then, like, to have to do a fucking podcast run, and like comedy be the end all be all, and I'm on the road 24/7, and I started thinking about, like, when I have kids, do I want to be the guy that sees his kids for a couple months out of the year, and then the rest of the time is and the absolute rest of the time is fucking spent touring. I didn't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. And I thought, how can I do it? So I started YouTube. I started a YouTube channel, and I'm hoping this pays out one day. I hope that I end up getting a ton of subscribers and a ton of viewers, and people enjoy my stuff and laugh, and I can crack stupid jokes and bring high energy into it. And then I'm even starting to add new characters and more of a narrative to my thing to keep it that way. I mean, I want my live streams to be more just like me and the people, and then my show to be my show. That makes sense. See, this is why. Watch this. Watch this. This is why this game. Okay, I hit him. Right here. See, miss. Missed. Missed. Oh, got him. The hip fire is not great, right? The hip fire is not great. It feels off. And so a lot of times you'll get in that position where you'll be down there and you'll be fucking shooting the... Ooh. You'll be shooting from the hip and it'll just be garbage. And that's where this game feels... Oh, dude, I love the way it looks. So another thing that, like, a lot of people were mad at this game when it came out, because this game didn't have cell shading when it came out. It just looked like, the characters looked like they were from fucking Fortnite, I guess. And the fact that another studio showed up and came in, the other studio came in, fucking started rebuilding this bitch from the ground up, and put the shell shading in, added in all the comic shit, and really, really fucking worked their ass off to make this shit look good. And that's why I'm playing it, because if the first studio would have just like stayed on it and did nothing with it, if they wouldn't have fired the first studio and then like tried to make it better, oh shit, I probably would have never bought it and just played the original. But somebody worked hard on this. I think it looks pretty decent. It's not groundbreaking by any means, but I think it was they polished it up a lot. I mean, if you saw footage from the original uploads of this game, it looks so bad. It looks so fucking terrible.
Open main ballast tank valves. Aye, aye.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to kill that fucking guy? Oh! What is it? What's the PS2 Hood Classic? Because I don't have a PlayStation 2. No One Lives Forever 2. Weren't you the one who asked me to play that? I don't have a PlayStation 2 and it's not on Xbox. So, if I were to get No One Lives Forever 2...
Yes, sir, Captain.
I would have to get it on fucking console. And I love Monolith. I'm a big Monolith guy. I want to get a PC just to fucking... just to play Blood, bro. I want to play Blood 1 and 2 so bad. Even though I hear Blood 2 is fucking trash, I want to play it. And, well, here's the thing, too. I wish... You see a lot of studios remaking good games. Which I get it. I get it. People are there to play. They want to play good games. They want to play good games. But I want to see games that were fucking... I want to see games that had trouble. I want to see games like Blood 2 and shit that were like... had troubled development that wasn't finished. I want to see it get its due justice. I want to see a good... re-release fucking remake of Daikatana. Like, I want to live in a world where we get to see what Daikatana was supposed to be. Oh, Jesus. It's that idea. Like, I want to see Blood 2, but in, like, crispy fucking frames and running fucking great. And fully remastered, runs perfectly. Yeah, dude, me too. I have this, like, and that's what I've learned in this channel, is I love old games, and I want to keep playing, and old shooters in particular, because, like, it's just, like, it's especially in today's climate for video games, it's one of the most forgotten genres. Because people forget that this, like, FPS games were, like, the biggest thing for a while. And it's, like, people just conflate it with being boring. And that's not like some of these games have the best story, and it's just like this idea that these story games that you can't have a good story out of an FPS game. It's so fucking retarded. It drives me up a goddamn wall. It makes my nipples invert, and my nipples are supposed to always be hard and cut diamonds. I do that for a living, is cut diamonds with my nipples. How am I supposed to feed my child?
I moved up the U.S.
But you can just get these people. Well, it has to be a third-person action game if it's gonna have a good story. Go fuck yourself.
Change your course and cast off
Like,
for Maryland Harbor.
I will put up that Halo 2 has a better story than 90% of these fucking bullshit games, or like Half-Life 2, or I mean, this game's story is fucking interesting as shit. Like, he's got his whole face replaced. He went in secretly to join this fucking cult here.
In a few seconds, I'll contact number 1. Try to identify the man who answers my call, and we'll finally figure out who number 1 really is.
Well, obviously this was in the right direction.
Number 1? Number 17 reporting. Do you copy?
This is number 1. What's happening?
I passed on the latest plans to number 11. Standing by.
Yeah, dude, and I don't need something overly cinematic. You can have big cinematics in a game and it still have it be good.
Number 17? Hello, number 17. I can't read you.
Number 1. I was so close. I just have to remember his face.
Oh yeah, dude, the New Order New Order was a great example of that as well, dude. I think Doom 3 had a pretty interesting story. I mean, it's just such a stupid idea. I mean,
Outer deck submerged.
oh yeah, dude.
4.5 submerged.
Like
Main
the idea.
heading 12 degrees.
The idea that like you can affect the game on who you let live or die and stuff. And another great example is what was that? What was the game? BioShock. BioShock. All 3 of them, I think, have pretty decent stories. I haven't played the first one. I hear it just has a great story. But the second one and the third one are fucking amazing. They are some of the best games ever. Really good. It's really, really good. What do you mean I can't drop body here? The one place that it would be like the best to drop a body? We can get out of here, buddy. Let me go in here. Why did you tell me to go in here, though? What am I supposed to do? Okay, that did nothing. It's actually, they're really good. I think the third one has the best gameplay, easily, hands down. It is a huge departure when it comes in terms of atmosphere. Was I supposed to just hide in here? Yeah. I was supposed to hide in here. In atmosphere, they took all my guns away again. Yeah, no, I like gameplay. I also think Ghost of Tsushima has a good story. I haven't played all of it. I was sick of third-person shooters by the time. There we go. Why did that gun look empty?
All hands man battle stations.
Dude, look at that animation on the. Okay, it's fixed. Yeah, dude, that's great. It would be great to dual wield if you didn't have fucking no hip firing.
Emergency servicing. Aye, aye.
I love dual wielding too, so I'm gonna be doing this. I forgot what we were talking about. Let me pull up the chat. Hold on.
Immersion to 28 feet.
Hey, you wanna fuck with me? Oh yeah, oh yeah. You have nothing on me, bitch boy. You have nothing on me. I will end you every time. You're gonna try to kill me while I check my chat? You're gonna try to kill me then? Oh, I'm going to bump your nipples out of, like, out of place. Your nipples will not be able to, like, function like nipples. What am I with my nipples doing? I'm going to fuck your feet. I don't even like feet, and I'm gonna do it just out of spite. That we both don't like it. What was the last shot? Oh, yeah. I was talking about Ghost of Tsushima. I like Ghost of Tsushima's story. I like its gameplay. It is Assassin's Creed as fuck though. Like if you don't like I know the nipple alterations are going hard as fuck in this stream. Pun intended. I'm a dad now. I can make puns, dude. I've been making some like I usually make like normal like gross you out jokes, very Bob Saget-esque.
OD to Periscope.
But I've been butt fucking. Oh, no. What I've been doing is, I've been,
USS Patriot approaching resolute AFDM-10.
I've been, making, like, bad puns and stuff lately because I'm a dad now and I'm allowed to. Like, before it's cringe, now it's like, it's Chad behavior. Like, it's like the right thing to do. If you're a dad, you gotta make bad puns. Or at least bad jokes. Like when something stupid happens, you just have to say something like more retarded. What do you mean? Where do I go? Oh, down? Do I go down? Where do I go? Where am I going? No one knows. It's this way. I figured it out. I like that. Yeah, this game has such broken lock-on. The last game I played with this like broken of lock-on was Shadow Warrior. But, like the thing with Shadow Warrior was like you thought the lock-on was broken, and then you got to like the later levels where they threw like a gazillion and a half fucking enemies your direction, and then you were just like, oh, I get why the auto aim's broken. This game just doesn't feel like it's throwing that many people at me. It's kind of causing me to play like more retarded, if I had to be honest. It's gotten me up the boom hole. Dude, I'm trying to think like right now. I'm playing. I'm playing this. Obviously,
You'll never make it out alive, Roland.
I'm playing this.
We'll both blow up with the missiles. I'd rather die here than tell number one we failed.
Oh, really? Ah, yes. Perfect hiding spot. Bro has not beaten the gun to the face allegations. Bro gets stunned so easy, dog. Oh, yeah? You have no legs. Come on, Captain Elderbright. Oh, dude, I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking! Second boss fight this stream? Where are you, Captain Elderberry? Yeah, suck it. Suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, fuck it, suck it. I'm gonna fucking suck it. I'm gonna fucking suck it so hard! Oh, dude, this is unfortunate. I wish you could throw dead bodies at people. That'd be hilarious. Oh no, my baby is upset. She's been upset ever since I got home. It's just seeing my face, dude. It's a very fucking ugly face. I show it off in some videos, and I'm pretty sure it loses subscribers every time I do it. They're like, ew, ooh, what's your name, and how do I call you? What is it, Kate? Hello, Kate. My lady. Hello, Lady Kate. Yes, my wife? Give me a half second here. I'm loading my guns, and I'm gonna pause. Give me a half second. What's going on with the baby? She needs a diaper change, and you want me to do it? I would love to change my little girl's diaper. Let's go. Yeah, you're just all such sorts of upsetty spaghetti. You're just a angry little girl, aren't you? You're like, Daddy, you call me an angel, and then I pooped and I became a demon. I don't know if you pooped yet, actually. But when you do poop, sometimes it's gnarly, and I think that's honestly my genes in you. I got some pretty gnarly farts and poops. Oh, dear God, it was a poop. It's so massive. Oh, God, you just, like... You have this ability to super shit. It's honestly above your pay grade. It's above your age range. I'm impressed. Like, other people might be like, ew, it's so gross. See, she poops so much, and then, nah. Not your dad, bro. I think these are Guinness World Record poops, and I'm proud of you. Proud of you. You're doing the Lord's work. You're a super pooping baby. Need other people's babies? Small poops. Lame. Their dad probably doesn't even know how to change a diaper. Your dad could do this fucking upside down, eyes closed while disarming a bomb. I mean, probably everybody will die because the bomb will explode because I don't know anything about disarming a bomb. So if you were hoping that I would not only change your diaper but also defuse the bomb, I would probably focus on the diaper and say, I'm just going to cut a wire. Is it red or is it blue? Cut the red wire. And then they would obviously have seen a ton of spy movies where everyone cuts the fucking red wire, and they were like, obviously we're going to make it the blue wire. What are we, retarded? What are we, like, stupid? Everyone knows that you're supposed to cut the red wire, so we'd make it opposite for you, you idiots. God, you're a moron. What do you think, baby? Are we done? Did we do a good job? Are you happy? Yeah, you're happy? That's a good little baby. That's a good little baby. I like you. And I would hang on to you for a bit longer, but I don't think you like this game. You only like Quake 4 because of the green loading screen. That, and you like watching Daddy kill the Strogg. She's like, Daddy, why can't we kill the Strogg right now? And it's because Daddy's streaming for, like, his however many viewers. I want to give her one kiss. She like, I did scare her. She was like, is that a beard? Why is this man here? All right, back. I'm back. I'm back. Honestly, I think dual wielding has been a very piss poor idea. Not doing that anymore. Changing to throwing knives. Haha. Ha. Ha. Missed again. Dude, sometimes shit will just go through people in this game. Is he? Well, you're seeing two people right now because I have my stream up so that I can see chat. Because the whole chat doesn't come through on the PlayStation 5. So I keep the stream running on my phone. So that's why you're seeing two right now. I'm like, there are times where people will just show up and lurk for a while. And that always just drives me a bit wacky because I'm like, bro, like, hit me up. Let me know what you're thinking. Even if you say I hate you and you're racist. But no, yeah, people do lurk from time to time, but this time it's not that. I had a feeling, I didn't even think anybody was going to be on tonight. I just thought it was going to be just me streaming. I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to stream, too. I was like, what do I, Dude, honestly, small streams are better when you're talking to smaller creators because they can actually read your chat and, like, they focus on you a little bit more. And that's another reason why every game I play on here, I play on an easier difficulty as well. It's not just because, like, I don't have time or whatever. It's like, I don't understand how, oh, it's right here. It's literally right there. I don't understand anyone who's, like, who's playing like games on a super difficult difficult level. It's like when I see like Civi and G-Man talk about how they're fucking only play games on super Komodo Moto difficulty, and I'm like, yeah, but like I'm streaming the game and I want to talk to my fucking streamers. I'm not here to sweat while they're fucking here. I mean, the end of Dusk fucking made me sweat. I'm not gonna lie, that shit. I didn't know what I was doing at first.
We've lost contact, Colonel.
This is such a stupid gun. Hey. I got him. I'm gonna use all of my fucking... Yeah, she's been in quite an upset mood. But it's like, I want to be able to talk and engage with people. That's why I stream. It does sneak up on you. At first, I was like killing it, and then the last level, bro. Whoo, that shit got wild. Like, that shit got wild, and every moment there, I was like, fuck, dude. I'm trying to, like, make sure that I'm on point, and... trying to make sure I'm on point, and it's just kicking my ass. I wanted that fucker dead. I wanted ammo. Yeah, it did not fuck around. I can see how that game, if you were like fucking like grinding, that shit would be hard. It would have been one of those games where like, and the last boss won't let you even save scum, which is like such a priority in that game. And that whole dream sequence was just so difficult. Like it was just like, let's throw every enemy at the player right here. It felt, that part felt like a fucking Painkiller game. Which, I think I'm gonna get Painkiller, the second one, whatever it's called, like the Hell Wars or whatever. I know I heard it's kind of a bad game, but I want to play it so bad. I love the Painkiller series. I don't care if the second game is like considered garbage. I'll probably still enjoy it. The first game was really fun. I played a good portion of it before I moved to the other side of the country, and it was just like, this is a game I could see me playing. And I played it on a CRT TV, and I don't even know if I have that video. I might have put that video down from my channel because not a lot of people watched it. But my original video on Painkiller that I had up,
Jones,
it wasn't very long. It was just kind of a fun idea I had where I was going to do the video and it was going to play through a CRT TV. And it looked cool because I was at a family member's house who had a CRT TV in the room we were staying in, and I literally went out and I was moving and I was like staying there for a sec. It was on the way on my move because I moved in an RV and made like a whole road trip out of it, and that hurt. And I was like, this is so cool. I am actually playing on a CRT TV again. I hadn't done that since I was a kid, you know? It was just like this fun thing. And it was just this fun, cool idea that you don't think about. And when I post that was earlier on when like every video I posted I thought was going to be a massive hit. And now I don't have that thought process anymore. I just am like, I hope the video does well. I worked hard on it, but worst case scenario, nobody sees it, and I have another video on the way. And maybe when my content is bigger, somebody will go through and watch all of it, because now I'm setting it up like it's an actual TV show. I mean, if you're going to compare it to a TV show, it's like going to end up like One Piece. Not that it's as good as One Piece. Let's get that out of the way right quick. I mean, I fuck with some One Piece. But it is definitely it's definitely gonna have a ton of episodes, and I think I'm gonna change my whole playlist format and stuff to where I do. Dude, Painkiller is a great game. It's on my list of games to play. Oh, baby Savannah's so upset. What are we doing here? Is there a way to get over? Aha! All of my vids, you bitched all of my videos. Bro. Super fan. So, do you want to know my release schedule? I can tell you my release schedule. What's coming up. Because I might have some really exciting ones for you. I mean, you've seen a couple on this stream, which I'm going to cover eventually and do in like a whole video format. And
You got a deep six shit. Good luck.
And well, that's kind of like I seen a lot of people who makes videos like this, and my biggest problem with like a lot of retrospectives. Yeah, well, it's same here. It's same here. I consume this shit. Like I like somebody I can relate to. That's why I like XIII. That's why I like
place to be. I better
a lot of
turn
different
back.
people. And there's like some retrospective guys that I hate some of these retrospective guys because I don't feel like I can relate to them. It just feels like they're fucking reading off the script and they're filling me down with lore. And I started like looking in, and I'm a lot of my content that's coming up is. So I'm starting to learn things. You'll start to notice. Like you watched my No More Heroes video, right? He has, but like I also like that he's trying new stuff. So with his newer stuff, what I'm getting excited about is he's doing like the some different. He's doing some different stuff with his content and trying new things. And it's not that he hasn't done stuff like this in the past, but like breaking down every first-person shooter on a console is such a cool idea. And like, yeah, he definitely seems like one of the good guys. And I like, he also is somebody that. Well, I swallowed the wrong part. He's also one of those guys that I can sit and I just feel like he's super relatable and he doesn't. I enjoy his perspective on things. And if I'm going to buy, like when I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm looking at this fucking $2 game on the PlayStation or Xbox store page right now. I don't know if it's worth the shit. Yeah, that's exploring to see hidden gems. But if I'm gonna like, and that's the thing, like if I'm looking at like a weird bullshit video that game
Stay posted at the hangar entrance.
what that I've never heard of, right? It might be like fucking Shooter 6, the game. I'm going to look up and see if there's a G-Man video about it. If there's not a G-Man video about it, there's a good chance I don't even want to play it. Like, I see him as an introductory review guy, and then, like, what he does compared to what I do, I feel is such different content, but, like, in the same realm of things. Because, like, you look at, I would consider myself closer to a Civvy, but not as good as him. Obviously, I'm still learning. Act-Man's good. Act-Man's good, too. I like Act-Man. I think Act-Man gets in the trouble, though, that Act-Man has gotten real scripty. I actually haven't been watching Act-Man lately because I felt like his content went from I'm a dude who likes Halo and bro shooters to he now feels like he's doing all of the same things everybody else is. And it's not that I don't like Act-Man. I just feel like Jesus, that was intense. It's weird. I like Act-Man still. Act-Man was one of the first YouTubers I ever subscribed to. Like, not, because, like, before, like, Act-Man and stuff, I thought, like, YouTube was just for watching Filthy Frank videos and edgy bullshit. And, you know, it's that thing where you get to a certain size, and I feel like a lot of YouTubers clean up their act. And I think that's what the Act-Man did. But I would be happy. I would be so much happier. Yeah, they can. And I don't ever want to get to that space. I mean, yeah, I'll cover a lot of shit that G-Man covers or Civvy covers. But I want to do it in my way. I want to do it in my time frame. And I don't ever want to get big enough to where I feel like I have to coattail to my audience. I have to fucking bow down and only make the things they want to make. I want to just be like, if I got to, I don't know, like 200,000 subs, right? If I got to 200,000 subs and just chilled there, I would be happy with that. I'd be happy with that with like a decent sized audience. Like, obviously anybody would be happy with 200,000 viewers. That's like not, that's not that crazy a thing to say. But like, if I were put in a position where I was like massive, I honestly don't think I would want to handle it. It would be, I think it'd be fucking annoying. Like, if I was in like the position, obviously I don't think I'll ever put myself in a position to be as stupid as fucking Boogie2988. But the reason he hits the news cycle every fucking time is because he is a massive dude from back in the day. I'm sure they haven't. Yeah, no, they definitely have. They deal with massive amounts of whining, and I don't. Like, you didn't look at fucking G-Man's Twitter, bro. Like, I thought that was just a sarcastic statement. I mean, I understood what you meant. I actually read it as sarcastic. Like, I'm sure they don't have to deal with a lot of whining. And bro, like, I 100%, dude. Yeah, dude, G-Man is constantly in, like, dealing with Twitter drama. Like, he says something, and everyone's fucking mad, and it's kind of hilarious, because he just doubles down being angry G-Man, and it's hilarious. He is one of the few guys that I'm like, I fucking love it. Dude, Reddit is horrible, dude. Reddit is fucking bad. Like, I have to say, I think Twitter has gotten more fun since Elon got it, just because it became more of the Wild West again, because it stopped being that. It became like really, this is the dominant ideology here, and then like people like, I don't know, since fucking Elon got it, bro, it's been this fucking like shitstorm, and I enjoy it better now. Like, I fucking love the fact that it's so fucking crazy. Like, some people might say that's a bad thing, but I think it's a fucking... I think it's fucking hilarious what Twitter's turned into. And I'm not even the biggest Elon Musk guy, but I do think it's funny what the fuck's happened there. But Reddit, yeah, Reddit's bad. I got kicked off of a subreddit once because I made, like, some jokes because of, like, the Harry Potter game. Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, no, I completely get that. I also use it for... I eventually... Like, every creator kind of has it, you know? And I don't know. I kind of use it as just, like, networking. Because I've met people that I've used... Yeah, dude, that was bad. And, like... It's just so fucked up, like, that idea that, oh, we're gonna dox people. Or like dig into somebody's past because we're worried that we don't agree with them, and I think that's fucked up. That was like the whole Destiny thing recently, where it's just like celebrating somebody's death, bro. It's like because they don't agree with them. Like I don't like that idea of, oh, I don't agree with this person 100%, so therefore I don't like them. That's stupid. That's just such a dumb it's just like a weak state of mind. Oh, you didn't hear about Destiny? Like, after the Trump assassination attempt, there was a firefighter who got caught in the crossfire and died protecting his family or some shit. And Destiny was out there saying, like, oh, no, let me feel bad for some dude because he was a Trump supporter. Like, all sarcastic. And he was basically... His whole thing was like... Fuck Destiny, or fuck this guy because he was a Trump supporter and he deserved to die. Like, it was sad. It's like a fucked up sad thing. And like, I was upset. Like, I actually streamed afterwards and I talked about it a little bit on a couple streams about how like, I'm not like the biggest fan of Trump. And like, I definitely like prefer him to Biden by a pretty decent margin, but that's like I would prefer a potato over Biden. Like, you know what I mean? And I've always considered myself more right wing, so that doesn't mean like I'm a huge Trump guy. The first time he ran, I didn't vote for him because I was like, he's fucking old. His rhetoric's a little bit out there, and I think he's kind of an annoying guy. So like, there's times where I'm not like the biggest Trump guy. I like, it's like, but I'm not gonna go out there and I don't like Biden, so I'm not gonna go fucking. If somebody were to take a shot at Biden, bro, I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? What is it? Is it just like that's our idea now? Is just we don't like somebody because they're like they have a different, they're on the different side of the aisle, so we should want them dead? That's not how democracy works. Oh, she's mad at what nipple you're using. Okay. She's just like, oh, okay. I was just jumping to conclusions because of what I saw. And I obviously was wrong because she's a suckle master. My baby's okay. She was just angry that she had to eat, but then angry because she
Killed by the mongoose.
perpetually she's a girl, and we already know she's a girl, and because of what she was born with. It's the ability to not drive well. That's what she was born with. Like, I tried to put her in the driver's seat the other day. She's like, Dada, I'm a woman. I can't drive. And I'm like, yeah, I don't understand why we gave you guys license either. No, I'm joking.
Colonel Amos, this man is innocent.
Anyways,
It's high time we started sharing our information.
I don't hate anyone. I really don't hate anyone.
Two of them are meeting tonight, and I know where.
I don't like that idea. And see, I never was like a big fan of Destiny, but like, I like that he stood by. I like how edgy he is sometimes. It's not even that he stood at his by his ideals or whatever. He's just like always been edgy, and like I like that he didn't give a shit. And like this kind of sits in that same idea, but he's always been the guy that will like call other fucking political pundits out and like on their bullshit and like how they fucking and like say, oh, remember when you said this, how gross that was, and what kind of a piece of shit you are, and blah blah blah. And he'll use that in debates, and then he fucking put himself in the same situation where now if he ever debates anyone, that's gonna hang over him. So he just fucking lost big time in terms of. I mean, I don't think it's gonna hurt his fan base. I don't think he'll lose his fan base, but I think that this will have an effect on his ability to like be taken seriously again. If that makes sense. I mean, he's basic. For. Oh yeah, no, he's. And like, here's the thing, I saw the Trump shit and I was like, holy fuck, like this is fucked up. And then I saw, like, first thing I saw was like He Fell by CNN, and I wasn't gonna talk about this today. I purposely said before I streamed I wasn't gonna talk about this, and then I made a joke, and then I will say this, and then I'll have to move off the political stuff because I really don't want to be a political guy. I saw CNN post that Trump had fallen at a rally, and I was like, oh, dude, CNN's got, and I fucking hate CNN. I've always hated CNN. I think they are one of the biggest jokes of media to ever exist. Same with Fox. I think anything with that hard of a fucking pull to one side is disingenuous, and it's always going to be disingenuous. So I thought it was funny that they were like, oh, it's He Fell. I'm like, CNN's getting back for all the times that Fox fucking talked about Biden falling. And then when I found out it was an assassination attempt, I'm like, how bad of a fucking like world are we living in? That news media that's been complaining about misinformation for the past like 8 years has one of the biggest misinformation like article headlines on the market right now. How could you be like? How fucking like? That's the problem right now. Is this this world we're living in where it's like, oh, as long as it's on my side, we can say whatever the fuck we want, whether it's true or false. Because you can't sit there and pretend to like talk about like complain about conspiracy theorists and say like everybody's like nut or conspiracy nut jobs and misinformation here and there, and then put out an article like that, and then you have people like that are out there that were like the same type of people who have fucking like anti-conspiracy theory like in their fucking bios, and all of a sudden. Oh, when it comes to this, well, this is a PR statement. This is a blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't sit there and pretend it's not and then go ahead and then do this like, oh, well, now it's okay to do conspiracy theories because it's against somebody you don't like.
Careful. You're losing the target.
That's where I get annoyed is the hypocrisy and everything, and how we live in just this huge time of hypocrisy. Like, it has gotten so bad, and that's the last I would say that's political. I think that's it.
The mongoose. Come to report the death of number 13, right?
I'm here to ensure your safety, Mr. Winslow.
Sensational.
We're behind schedule.
I managed to convince them all. Corporate, finance, even the media. This country's most influential people are ready to support the future regime. I have on me the list of supporters. I'll give it to number 3 tonight while we wait for battle at the sanctuary. What do you think, number 5?
Perfect. And on my end, the news is rather encouraging. Despite a slight setback, we'll control all of the country's strategic points by tomorrow evening.
Oh, now I feel like I ran away. I did. I lost my only viewer. He dipped out because I decided to go on this rant. God damn it, bro. I shouldn't have I should have just like backed off. I mean, at the same time, like, yeah, I shouldn't feel bad about like voicing these opinions.
They've spotted us. Weller and Winslow are heading for the elevators. Cut the power. My team's standing by to intercept.
Okay. It's just like people ask questions. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna be honest. That's just what I do. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and pretend bullshit. It's like what am I gonna fucking? Oh, is this double? Yes!
Winslow's returning to the billiard room. Come on.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. The idea that it's like, oh, well, we should, just because I don't like so-and-so, I should want him dead. Oh, shit, I wish he would have made the shot. Like, I'm not gonna do that type of shit. Not that I'm, like, waning, like, oh, I'm not fucking, like, grabbing, like, I think, like, you can make that shit. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but, like, if you expect there to be, like, people like Destiny all the time are fucking saying there should be repercussions. Like, he doesn't, like, stand for deplatforming. But, like, if you're gonna sit there and say there should be repercussions for people saying shit on different things and you losing ad revenue from it, you can't be upset when you fucking fall on that same sword. It's dumb. It's dumb, and it leads in it's all these political grifters are the same way. Oh, okay. So I thought you left because I was getting a little political. And I was like, shit, dude. And I kind of, like, went off about that. I really...
I don't smoke, Mr. Winslow.
Dude! Okay. Well, I don't feel bad now. I do have to say this fucking bloom, or whatever this weapon, or the bullet spread in this game, and the fact that I want to dual wield, and it's not letting me dual wield the way this game should let me dual wield. It's really fucking annoying. They give me the worst guns for this. They give me the fucking worst guns for this section. You're walking your dog? What kind of dog do you have, I wonder? You're like a fucking pit bull. Do you have a cool ass pit bull? That'd be sick. Or like... Oh, no. Well, it was just, like, all I was saying about CNN was, like, it was just, like, it wasn't, like, offensive or anything. I was just, like... I worry about doing political takes because of how hyper-political people are anymore. That I actually worry a little bit about, like, it's not even that I don't mind giving my take. It's just, like, I want to try to be the best for, as a creator. Like, obviously, I'm not going to get the radicals of either side to fucking agree with me because all they care about is politics and they have no fucking life and no other interests other than politics and they're losers. Anybody like that, I don't care about. But, like, I want, for the most part, anybody to come to my content. I want people to come to my content and at least be able to enjoy it. And here's the thing, like, with all big YouTubers being, like, contradictory, obviously, dude, obviously. I mean, I've never met a single person who hasn't, like, had an opinion one day and then changed it for another reason. It's not gonna... people are steady gonna be changing their minds and steady have different opinions. And, like, that's why there's only a few objectives in this world. You have, like numbers. Like, numbers don't lie, I guess. But at the same time, numbers can be shrewd. But, like, there's going to be human error in every single... Oh, an old pug? Pugs are hella cute, bro. I'm probably never even... I always have liked pugs. God damn it. I like how the game took away my machine gun, like my good machine gun, just to, like, fucking add difficulty to this. Oh, it's been a whole mess. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Only Pitbull I've ever, like, had spent any time around was, I knew my buddy had an old neighbor who, he had a Great Dane Pitbull mix, and it was the nicest fucking dog. Alert! That's the only, but I do know, Pitbulls can be aggressive from time to time. I don't know all the, like, I know there's, like, a stigma when it comes to them. Yeah, it's like, there's just, when it comes to pit bulls, it's like, there's some people, yeah, it's mainly the owners, a lot of times, and I feel like people will buy pit bulls just to have a mean dog, and they want it to be a mean dog, and it's also kind of fucked how pit bulls were bred to be, like, the fighting dog. It's just kind of a... Uh-oh. Dude, I barely survived that. Oh my god. It just kind of puts pit bulls now. Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things that puts pit bulls in a really bad situation that they were bred from the beginning to be fucking violent, and that's not cool. Yeah, it's like a status symbol, and, like, I don't know how many times I've seen, like broke ass white dudes with a fucking Dude, are you fucking kidding me? How many times do I have to shoot her in the ass for her to die?
Infiltrate the sanctuary and find her.
It's just like they want it because they want to look tough. It's anybody that's like that got that I'm hood mentality, or like I'm white trash mentality. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like offend anyone, obviously. Well, fuck it, I don't care. No, if you got that fucking I'm fucking ghetto fabulous bullshit, bro, and or like, hey Bubba, check out my new dog. All my neighbors are gonna be scared of this one. I tell you what. Like that, you're buying a dog for the like. You should, if you're gonna buy a dog for protection, you should have it as be the like most well trained dog. Like you think the police just buy a fucking dog and one of their dogs, and they're just like, well, it's big and scary, right? Well, what do you do to train it? Oh, I'll just beat on it a bit. No, that's not what the cops do. They treat those dogs incredibly well, and they're hyperly well trained to be these fucking like badass dogs, and at the same time also like treated as one of the members, like a good member of their unit. Like anybody who buys a dog and they want it as like a mean status symbol, but they're not going to put in the work. There's a reason I don't have a dog and I have cats. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, so many bad guys. I just have cats is because cats don't take a lot of work. Literally, cats just fucking roam around the house. And my wife already had a cat when we got together. And I know if I have a dog, I have to like put in a ton of work to make that dog like feel loved and like well trained and to be and be like, if I wanted to be the dog that is. Yeah, cats are so easy. All you do is fucking make sure they're fed and then clean their litter box every once in a while, which is super easy, and then you're done. Like dogs take a lot more work but in a lot of care and a lot of training, and it's something that you have the dog and you have to understand its breed. It's like there's a lot of responsibility that goes in that, and I have like right now I have a kid, so my allegiances are going to be tied to the child right now, and so I don't feel like it would be responsible for me to buy a dog. And I think everybody should go into every decision like that when it comes to anything that takes responsibility. Like even a cat, if you're not ready to put in the work that it takes to be the fucking that's what you should like. I don't understand how every single person doesn't like think about these decisions before getting into them. Like I have this channel, right, and I work full time and I do all this stuff, but I try to still be as good of a father as I can be, and like and everything I do has, I want to, like, I'm doing this for the simple reason that, okay, at the end of today, will this be beneficial for my family someday? Hopefully. And after a couple years, if it's not, and I put in all this work, okay, well, I will cut my content back to maybe once a month, and I just do it for me.
It's making me seasick.
You know what I mean? It's like, if it's taking too much time away from my priorities, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, and that's just how you have. I understand, and that's like where I like right now because I'm new, and when I do feel like I can be a really edgy person. It's something I know I can be, but I see this as hopefully a not career perspective, but something that makes me money. So I have to tone back the shit I say right now, and then maybe after I get a fan base one day, I can like push my jokes a little bit further, or maybe do like some other shit that's like a little more edgy content style wise. But I will have that freedom to be able to do it. Right now, it's like, right now I just want to play it a little safer, and that's why I don't want I don't want to be like the political person, or which some people might say like, oh well, why like there's some people who want you to say everything that's on your mind all the time 24/7, and it's like I don't see that as being relevant, and I see that as being detrimental to who I am, especially when I see this as do I want to ruin my ruin this thing that I'm building. And I think every decision in life should be met with like stuff like that. Like, oh, am I doing this? Am I doing that? And like, obviously, I'm gonna make mistakes along the line because everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's fucking perfect, and it's just this idea that people are like, well, how could this happen to me? Well, you know why it happened to you. You know what A plus B equals C. It's just like, ooh, we're getting one of those cool flashbacks. We're getting cool flashbacks. Enough of this Bowden bullshit.
Number 13 was shot 3 times in the chest.
What did you do with his body?
The police arrived, and I was unable to retrieve it. But I assure you, he couldn't have
Stifled.
What's the worst first-person shooter you've ever played? Like, let's. I want to like ask like, because I've gotten some bad ones. Like, I'm talking like not niche bullshit, right? We're not doing fucking like $2 Steam game that everybody says is bad. I'm talking like the worst one you've sat and played, like from start to finish. Cause like I've gotten some that like are legendarily bad, right? I recently bought Jericho, Clive Barker's Jericho, like made by Clive Barker's does Clive Barker's Jericho. That bullshit, dude. I got that and it's not. I started it just to see if it would work because every time I buy a game. That's your least favorite game? You don't like Halo 2? Really? Huh? Why not? I'm genuinely. Oh, okay. I was genuinely curious. I mean, obviously, I've said a million times that's one of my favorite games of all time. So I was like actually genuinely curious about the whole situation. Alright, well, I know that I have played some, like, Immortals of Avion. I have a video coming out on that, so I don't want to spoil too much. It wasn't one of my favorite games. I feel like it was fucking slop. Oh, Redfall. Redfall is my least favorite first-person shooter of all time. Hands down.
Number one safety is not an issue, General. I'm the only one who knows.
Gore Ultimate Soldier.
An enemy is more effective than an armed
Gore Ultimate
body.
Soldier. I haven't heard of that.
Instructions are clear. We're going ahead with operation.
Is it like a PC-only game?
In that case, we better go reassure our guests. Don't
Hold on. I'm pausing my stream real quick because I gotta look this up. Gore Ultimate Soldier. Is this on, like, console? Oh, dude, that box art does look fucking fire. Dude, I wonder if you can still play it. I know you just said it was your worst, but, like, I want to play it now. Let's see if I'm curious if anybody's made a video on this. Gore Ultimate Soldier. So... No. I'm not seeing No. Dude. I might.
Your roll.
Stay posted.
Does it have a campaign?
Yes, sir.
I was spotted. Okay. Is it a campaign game or just a multiplayer game? If it has a campaign, I might think about getting it.
I'm the only one
I'm actually intrigued. I'm actually intrigued.
We're going ahead with operation.
Is it like unplayably rough? Like if I got it on PC, would I just fucking like?
Don't forget your robe.
Stay posted in this room.
Yes, sir.
Like, is it not even worth the time?
Alert!
I'm fucked. I failed again. Alright. I can go in there. No, it's definitely playable. Okay. Well, eventually, this isn't satisfying, you know what I mean? Okay. So, I have some games that 100% I already have kind of heard that they're not satisfying. That I want to play on the channel. One being Jericho. I've already mentioned that one. I've only played a little bit of it, and yeah, it's fucking rough. I also have.
Stay posted in this room.
What was the other
Yes,
one?
sir.
Unreal 2, Awakening or whatever. I fucking have that, and I want to just to see how unsatisfying it is. Obviously, eventually, I will do Duke Nukem Forever. I feel like. I want to play, obviously play Duke Nukem Forever, actually give it a shot. I have never played Duke Nukem Forever. I played Duke Nukem 3D, I bought Duke Nukem Forever.
What the? Alert!
I watched my buddy play the beginning of it, and like...
Some banquet. Indeed. Number 5 wanted to give us...
Oh, I failed something. Okay. Well, like, Unreal Championship didn't have a campaign, though. I've only played the first mission of Jericho. Like...
Alert!
I've only ever played the first mission of Jericho. It is... So, Jericho's... Like, the best way for me to describe what's wrong with Jericho...
Some banquet. Indeed. Number 5 wanted to give us a taste of the luxury that
Like,
awaits us.
the best...
How will we explain his absence to the guests?
I don't know yet.
The best way to describe Jericho is, like, you shoot the gun and it doesn't feel like you're shooting a gun. If that makes sense, does that... I feel like that covers it. It's like... It's just so And like, if your squad mates die...
Some banquet. Indeed. Number 5 wanted to give us a taste of...
Damn it. I keep failing here. I'm so bad at stealth. But you'll like fire your guns, do the shit you're supposed to do, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't feel like you've done anything. It's weird. It's really, really fucking weird game.
Some banquet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Soldier of Fortune 2 now. I mean, I think...
No, nothing unusual to report.
I think, Soldier of Fortune is a game that I've heard good and bad about. So, it's something that I want to play. Oh, I got Alien vs. Predator 3.
Number 5 wanted to give us a taste of the luxury.
I got Alien vs. Predator 3.
How will we explain his absence to the guests?
Dude, how? I did everything perfect that time. I got Alien vs. Predator 3, so I'm gonna play that because that one is backwards compatible. It's the only one on console, so I can play that one, and I'm very excited to play Alien vs. Predator 3. I heard 2 is the most fun one.
Alert! Ooh! Oh!
Some bad.
That was just, I already knew I failed it. Okay.
What the?
Was Monolith involved? I think Monolith made Alien vs. Predator 3. That or Rebellion. Um... It was developed by Rebellion. So Rebellion did the first game, Monolith did the second game, and then Rebellion came back for the third game. So... So it was like, it was Rebellion's coming back in their next turn at doing it again.
What the? Alert!
Oh, I failed. I failed. Just tell me I failed.
Some banquet.
I haven't failed yet?
Number 5 wanted to give us a taste of the luxury.
Okay, I haven't failed.
How will we explain his absence
And I just
to
played
the
a
guests?
Rebellion game recently. I played Judge Dredd, which I had a fantastically fun time with. I do not understand, however, why they own the IP of Judge Dredd and they have not made another video game on it. It baffles me. It's like, oh, we're making Sniper Elite fucking 87, but we're not. But we're not gonna make fucking.
Alert! Ah!
Alright, I think I killed everybody. I panicked. Don't worry, I fucking panicked. Typical King Jiffy panicking and just killing everybody. Terrible at stealth, so just murder everybody. And I thought, the first Judge Dredd, I don't understand why Rebellion wouldn't want, like, Night Dive to remaster their game, or, like, to re-release the original, and just, like have an internal studio just remaster some of their old games. Like, don't get me wrong, I get, like, why licensing issues is a problem with, I get licensing issues is a problem with Alien vs. Predator. I 100% get that, and that people need to be able to, like, figure the licensing shit out. But at the same time, it's like, if you were the license holder to Alien vs. Predator, wouldn't you want these games that are considered like the most iconic to ever be made about your characters and the best? Wouldn't you want people to remaster those games? Wouldn't you want those just live out there for people to play? I really want to know why there hasn't been an Alien vs. Predator 1 and 2 and 3 remaster, to be honest. Whoa. Dude, I for real, dude, it's like you don't have to, not every game has to be a $70 huge gangbusters hit. Not every fucking... Well, see, I don't... Like, that money versus, like, effort argument is just so dumb to me. Like, I just think it's such a bad argument because, like, you see Night Dive is out there killing it, making money. And, yeah, I get that studios pay them to remaster their shit, so they also make that and a portion of the profits. But I don't understand why PlayStation's not out there. Like, obviously, Microsoft's taking full advantage of, like, utilizing Night Dive. They've done a bunch of projects together for, like, for Quake and everything else. I would love to see a Killzone 2 remaster so bad. Because I've never played it. I hear it's one of the greatest games. I hear it's one of the greatest fucking FPS games, like, story-wise, of all time, and I can't play it natively, which doesn't make sense, because, like, people always make the excuses for PlayStation 3, but Killzone 2, I'm pretty sure, was on the PS2. Well, and everybody makes the excuse, oh, the PS3 was too hard to, fucking make games for, it was just too hard. It's like, dude, I don't fucking care what a billion-dollar company says is too hard. Like, there are people that would pay you money for your game. Why aren't you letting them do that? It's stupid to me. It's really dumb to me, and I just hate it. Why wouldn't you be wanting to utilize your old IPs at every opportunity? Another company that's, like, just dropping the ball is, like, so... Take, for example, Take-Two, and everybody with Duke Nukem. We're living in a boomer shooter, like, it's the time to be alive for boomer shooters. We've seen it, right now is, like, people want the fucking, like, they want to play that game that's, like, a quick, fast-paced FPS game. Doom proved it was possible to still... You have all of these studios that just have all this opportunity to be, like, making these great fucking boomer shooters who have these great IPs, and they're just letting them sit there. Like, come on, dude. I know there's, like, Gearbox, and there's a lot of people involved with making this happen. It's 2K, and everybody just fucking arguing over Duke Nukem. But you don't think somebody could go out there and then, like... make something? Like, anything? Give it to fucking the people who made, Ion Fury. Why? Why aren't you making... Why aren't you letting them touch Duke Nukem? Like, I just... It's like, why wouldn't you... go out of your way to make money on these? Like, you know there's people who would buy them. If you started, like, trying to utilize, like, some of these old IPs, there would just be, there's money on the table, and I don't understand why you wouldn't want to, like, swoop that up. And why there's not more studios like Bluepoint and Night Dive.
The voice of
like,
our
obviously, I think... I like what Bluepoint did with Demon's Souls, but it's like, when's their next game? What's their next game? Like, do we need it to be this giant 4K fucking super remake? Or do we just get something that's, like, decent? Like a solid remake? We don't need everything to be the most stunning remake of all time. Just...
Before my signal. We need as much information as possible before I launch the assault.
It's just such a weird perspective for me, and I don't understand it. Like, Microsoft got it with Halo, and they redid it. I mean, it was kind of a fucking rough reboot remake, or not reboot remake. And they could have done the Master Chief Collection's launch better, but now that it's all fixed and great, it's the best way to play the old Halo games. It's just like quick, easy. It's on PC. Everybody can utilize it.
The maneuvers will be launched tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and that pisses me off. We do not need everything to be AAA. I have been a little nicer. I fell all the way down. I have been a little nicer to Microsoft lately because they're willing to let their studios make more AA games. And I think that's a good step forward for the industry.
supervising the armed forces will impose martial law on the entire...
I fell again. I should be able to fucking land on that bullshit, shouldn't I?
The maneuvers will be launched tomorrow morning during Operation Total Red.
Well, I don't ever know. It was more just the idea that people were trying. It was trying to push gaming to the next forefront. It wasn't trying to push, oh, look at my graphics. Nothing was about graphics. It was like, how do we make this gameplay experience better? It was like, I want to make Duke Nukem, or not Duke Nukem, I want to make Doom, but I can jump and look around, and I can actually experience this game the way it's meant to be experienced. Like, it was like, I want the next big gameplay experience. It wasn't about, like, oh, my graphics.
That's all we need. Leave the sanctuary.
Why does he know where I'm at? I gotta kill cultists now? This is sick. And, like, there were some studios that would, like, take the status quo and then utilize it for fun. It was just all about gameplay. And I think that's what's lost in translation in the modern era, is it's more about, like, my graphics and how can we make this the best visual fucking spectacle imaginable, instead of, like, let's do something new. Let's do something fresh with, like, gameplay. And I want to get back to, I want gaming to go back to the basics. Dude, I love killing cultists in video games. It's so much fun. And, like, secret societies, like, anytime you have secret societies in games, it's great. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go this way. I died. Okay, let's try this again. Dude, the cult's interesting. Like, I mean, I've listened to so much stuff about, what's his name? Jim Jones? And it's like, it's interesting because, like, it's crazy to me that people were like, oh, socialism's such a good idea that I'm gonna move to this fucking random island and follow this guy that's obviously a sociopath. Like, that type of shit's so interesting to me, and you can just see how people get looped into this these weird ideologies. It's a kind of fucking hilarious. I think, like, cultist shit and, like, some of the weird internet shit of, like, today sits on that same thing. Like, the fucking zoophiles and shit, bro. Like, imagine being so, like, so fucked up that you think, like, zoophilia is, like, chill. You've gotten yourself to... Yeah, dude, having game's so fascinating. But, like, you see it in modern culture, too. It's just, like... It is even worse now because you have these microcosms because of the internet. So you have, like, these groups of people that are like, yeah, dude, wearing a diaper isn't that weird. You're weird. I have, like, 15,000 followers that tell me this is normal activity. Which is fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing that we live in this world where it's like, oh, yeah, dude, did you not see that Chihuahua's ass? It obviously wanted me to fuck it. It's like that same... Yeah, dude, it's like, I find it hilarious, but I also see, like, the danger in it, right? Obviously, there's danger in it or whatever. And there's, like, some real serious issues that can pop up from it. But it's also just fucking hilarious that, like, somebody can have that ideology, and then, like, there's other people that just find it to be, oh, yeah, this is super normal. This is super normal. I saw that Chihuahua's ass, and I was like, bro, Please get me more Chihuahua ass. Please. Please, it's delicious. Every time I see it, I want to go, nom nom nom, I'm a Chihuahua ass guy. Gross, dude. It's fucking gross. What the fuck?
One chopper left.
One chopper left. There's like 8.
Well done. We're coming.
I'm coming.
Go
That's
all the
what's
way to the
happening.
end of the ledge. Okay.
Yeah, always, look, and like, it's, so, it starts off, like, all this shit starts off the same way. You feel like an outcast, you find something that, a group that will accept you, you get into that group, and then you just start getting radicalized. It happens every time. It doesn't matter which group or what, like, microcosm of the internet you're in. It starts off simple as you want friends, you're kind of an outsider, and now you're just involved in this bullshit.
There are 20
Yeah, dude, every time they dissolve into weird porn, it's like, and that's...
Their goal is to abolish democracy in our country by imposing a totalitarian regime.
Oh, we gotta kill these guys. They want a totalitarian regime.
They aim to take control of the country's strategic network during the war simulation tomorrow.
The control center is located.
Yeah, that's why I don't want a Discord. I know that a lot of channels have Discords for their channel, but I don't want one because I'm scared that it's just gonna turn into this fucking gross microcosm that I won't be able to control because I don't understand Discord, and I'm gonna have like all these fucking weirdos posting porn and shit when I get to a certain length. And I there's nothing that scares me more than that. But it is 11 o'clock here where I'm at. I have to get off, Hi Glowy. So after this cutscene rolls, I am going to have to get off for the night. And I will probably end up finishing 13 the next time I jump on and stream. Which probably won't be for a couple days because I'm switching shifts, which means I'm going night shift to day shift. And that's always something that puts me in a position where I cannot stream.
As for us, Colonel Marshall,
but
we're heading to the command station.
I'm going to the command station? Okay, whatever. Well, with that, I'm going to save. Yeah, it's 11:08. I'm in the same fucking side of the country as you. I just have to, I have to work, and I want to make sure that, like, I want to hang out with my kid for a little bit. But all right, bro. Catch you later.